All right, the results are in, and unfortunately, you are not my mother. Yeah. Wait, it's not. Don't be so excited. Come on, jeez, that's rude. Oh gosh. Okay, well let's not. Oh gosh, that was embarrassing. All right, let's let's not talk about how you're excited not to be my mom on the Facebook live from Sholo. It's the Morning Brew, baby.
Good morning.
Coming to you from the heart of Sholo, Arizona, on the Deuce of Clubs. It's Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett.
He's got spirit. I hear it.
Good morning and welcome to the behind the scenes of the Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. I am Chris Bennett and you are officially a best friend. Welcome aboard. We have a fun show planned for you today. It is Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for our Country Climb Star of the Week. We got another amazing artist sent our way from our best friend Austin Burke and the Playlisted podcast. Every week they send us amazing independent artists. And today, it's an honor to have Chase Wright as our Country Climb Star of the Week. He has his third studio album dropping today. We're playing his song, Chasing Shadows, for the first time on country radio today. Holy moly, what an honor that is. He has over 400 million streams online and just a lot of great music. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. Also, here in a second, we're going to be spinning the wheel to see who the winner is of 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks against the New York Mets on Mother's Day. Take mom out to the ball game, buy her some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, maybe buy her some flowers too. We're going to be spinning the wheel. Sherry Eppinger. Sherry, so good to see you, best friend. How are you doing? All right, heck yeah. We are going to, let me pull that up. All right. Let me make sure I have the wheel of names. All right. Boom. All right, can you guys see? Let me see what that looks like. We're going to be spinning the wheel. Nick Wilson. Nick is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Nick is back. Tell a friend, Nick is back, Nick is back, Nick is back, Nick is back, Nick is back. All right. Let's go ahead and we're good. Dave Ramsey, good morning, good morning, good morning. We had 14 names, 14 people sign up to win. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who our winner is this morning. All right. Perfect. Okay. 8 days and counting. Yeah, till the anniversary bash or till your birthday? All right, let's do this. Ella Langley and Riley Green. You look like you love me on Q Country 92.5. We are the Morning Brew coming to you from the Horn Auto Center Studios, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. Yesterday, I posted a video on my socials and announced it on the radio for your chance to win 4 tickets to see the Diamondbacks on Mother's Day against the New York Mets. All you had to do was go to one of my social media pages, Chris Bennett Comedy, follow, and hit the link in the bio, fill out the form, and then I am going to spin the wheel of names. We had 14 people register for that contest. We're going to find out who the winner is. We'll spin the wheel, and then I'm going to give them a call. If they don't answer, I'll leave a message. They have 10 minutes to call me back, and then we're spinning the wheel again. Here we go. I should get a good sound effect for this, but we are spinning the wheel. Who is it going to land on? So many great names on here. And the winner is Lila. Lila, we are going to be giving you a call. Lila, be by your phone. You better answer because you might have just won 4 tickets to see the D-backs this Mother's Day against the New York Mets. We're calling you. Clear the line, Lila. I'm calling. All right. Lila, woo, baby. All right. Let's give her a call. Let's give her a call. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Lila. Hey there, Lila. What's it like in New York City? You're 1,000 miles away, but... All right. Oh, there we go. Ah, dang it. Hold on, Lila. Sorry. Gosh, dang it. I haven't adjusted that. All right. Hello, you there? Hello? Hello, you there? Hello? Hello? Oh, Lila. I'll call you back.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Is this Lila? Lila? I'm going to call you right back, Lila. I'm going to call you right back. All right. I still had the tie line set up from yesterday. Okay, let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Let's try her one more time. Okay. Janelle, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Your birthday is 17 days away. Woo. All right, here we go. Let me write this number down. I'm having such a hard time reading. All right, hold on. Okay, 2, 3. All right, here we go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6 2 3
All right,
2.
hold on. All right, let me call her. All right. We're going to set the alarm. 10 minutes. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no. All right. We're going to spin the wheel again. All right. Ashley, good morning. And her voicemail is full. All right. We're going to give her till after Chase Matthews' song, Holding It Down, to call us back. Big Papa Showstopper, Scott Waddle, we are full throttle, buddy. How you doing, best friend? Scott Waddle over there at Torion Grill. If you're looking for a good place or a new place to eat, go ahead and try Torion Grill. They are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Amazing lunch specials, amazing happy hour specials. They have a smash burger and fries for $10 as their lunch special, and it's good. I've had it before. You should go ahead and head to Torion and try it out. It is so good. They have so many good food. So many good food. What language am I talking? They have so much good food. All right. But yeah, check out Torion Grill. So excited. Austin Burke. I'm going to be producing a show with Austin Burke there on Friday before our anniversary bash. Can't wait for that. Oh, happy anniversary, Ashley and Cody. Oh, all right. I've called the winner. I had some technical difficulty to start. I called back. They didn't answer. Their voicemail is full. So, Lila, if you entered, I'm going to try her on my cell phone again. Lila, if you entered to win those 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks through my social media, go ahead and give me a call at 928-532-4144. I'm going to keep trying. If I don't hear back from her after we have Morgan Wall next, then we have Chase Matthew. After that Chase Matthew song, if I have not heard from her, we are going to spin the wheel again. So, Lila, I hope you're listening. Give us a call, 928-532-4144. Here's Morgan Wallen, More Than My Hometown. All right. Good morning. Is this Lila?
Oh, no, this is not Lila. This is Taylor.
Oh,
I
Taylor.
was just calling it. How do we enter?
So for this one, it's the entries are done. But if you follow my Facebook pages or any of my social media pages, Chris Bennett Comedy, I'll be posting ways to where you just have to follow me and then fill out click the link in the bio and fill it out. But I will be giving out some more tickets to Saturday's game once I figure out who the winner of this one is.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Have a nice
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Is this Lila?
Yes.
This is Lila. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo-hoo-hoo. It was getting close. You entered to win some Diamondback tickets, right?
Yes.
Heck yeah. All right. This call is being played on our Facebook Live, YouTube Live, recorded for use on the radio, recorded for use on our podcast and social media. So once we're done with this, I'm going to take you off the Facebook Live and just confirm your phone number to make sure you're not pretending to be Lila and trying to steal her tickets. All right, here we go. 3, I'm going to act like you're calling when I hit record. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, it's the Morning Brew. Is this Lila?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lila, I was getting so scared. I had technical difficulty with my phone, and then I called. It went to voicemail, and your voicemail is full, so I wasn't even able to leave a voicemail. But did you enter to win 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks game on Mother's Day on my Chris Bennett Comedy pages?
Yes, I did.
Heck yes. Whack, smack. I love my Diamondbacks. Where are you from? What city are you in?
I'm in Lakeside.
Heck yeah. Well, are you a mama or you have a mama?
I am, and I have a mom.
Oh, heck yes. Well, Lila, congratulations. You got in just under the buzzer. You won 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks game on Mother's Day. Take me out to the ball game. Buy her some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. You're going to cheer for the Diamondbacks, I hope.
Yes, thank God.
Yes, awesome. Well, Lila, congratulations on winning 4 tickets to the Mother's Day Diamondbacks game. What radio station hooked you up? Q Country 92.5.
Q Country 92.5.
There you go. Heck yes. All right, hold on the phone here, Lila. I'm going to have you verify your phone number. The email you gave me in that form, is that the best email to send the tickets to?
Yes.
All right. Oh, perfect. Well, I guess I don't even need to verify your number because if I send it to, if you are faking to be Lila, you're not going to get the email to get the tickets. All right. Heck yeah. How long have you been up here in the mountain? I saw you have an area code.
About 5 years.
5 years? Oh, nice. All right. David Whitmore, good morning. Okay. Got that. Let me transfer these. Let's see. All right. Pull this up. All right. Boom, 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 boom. 4 tickets, and they're good tickets, too. They're not nosebleed. You don't even need to bring any Kleenex. All right, got that. All right. Sunday. 1:10 is the game. What were you planning on doing on Mother's Day?
I have to work, so my mom and my kids are going to go.
Oh, no, you are the best mama ever. All right. Actually, hold on the phone real quick. I'm going to get our call queued up for the radio. Play this while I'm transferring you the tickets. Okay. Got that. What did you think the chances were of you winning?
Not very good.
They were 1 in 14. Not too bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 14 people signed up for that. So, okay, got that. Boom, boom. Gamerama. All right, and all right. I'm going to play our call, and then I'll be right back with you. Just a second, and then I'll transfer those tickets. All right, here we go.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Good morning, it's the Morning Brew. Is this Lila?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lila, I was getting so scared. I had technical difficulty with my phone, and then I called, it went to voicemail, and your voicemail is full, so I wasn't even able to leave a voicemail. But did you enter to win 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks game on Mother's Day on my Chris Bennett comedy pages?
Yes, I did.
Heck yes. Whack, smack. I love my Diamondbacks. Where are you from? What city are you in?
I'm in Lakeside.
Heck yeah. Are you a mama or you have a mama?
I am, and I have a mom.
Oh, heck yes. Well, Lila, congratulations. You got in just under the buzzer. You won 4 tickets to the Diamondbacks game on Mother's Day. Take me out to the ball game. Buy her some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. You're going to cheer for the Diamondbacks, I hope.
Yes, thank God.
Yes, awesome. Well, Lila, congratulations on winning 4 tickets to the Mother's Day Diamondbacks game. What radio station hooked you up? Q Country 92.5.
Q Country 92.5.
There you go. Heck yes. All right, Lila, I'm back. Okay. I just emailed them to you, but I'm going to take you off the Facebook Live. If I accidentally hang up on you, call back, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on just a second. Correct. You are the real Lila. All right. Awesome. I just emailed them to you. Email from Ticketmaster, and just go ahead and accept them, and you could transfer them to your kids or whoever you want to take your kids to the game or whoever's going to use the tickets. Thanks so much. Have a great day, best friend. Bye. All right. Thank you, Chris, for making our lives better. Thank you, best friend. All right. We're going to go ahead and, you know what? Now we're going to take a caller to give away some tickets in a second. We're going to play Fun Fact Friday. Fun Fact Friday. Thanks, Scott. Happy anniversary. David Whitmore, good morning from Mesa. What are you doing down in Mesa, David? Sholo, Elks Lodge, and Elks Riders Big Bopper Showstopper. Thanks, Dave. What are you and Cody doing for your anniversary? You should go to Torion. Well, she works at Torion. Are you working at Torion this season? Good morning, best friend Janelle. So good to see you. Yesterday was School Nurses Day. Happy School Nurse Day. All right. It's always good to see you, my friend. I'm doing well. Doing awesome. Doing juicy. All right. I'm loving this new way of giving away tickets. Been growing my social media. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate if you could go, whatever social media you use, if you use all of them, go follow Chris Bennett Comedy. Chris Bennett Comedy. And I'll be making announcements there how you could win tickets and that type of thing. But we're going to play some Fun Fact Friday. You got to get 3 out of 5 right. All right. And we'll do Mother's Day fun facts. Okay. And you know what? I mean, we have to Saturday's game. Perfect. I had so much fun at Case Supply yesterday. Thanks to everyone that came out and hung out with me. That was a lot of fun. Always a good time. Yes, and we are doing dinner there. Our wedding, that's right. You got married at Torion. Looks like we made it. Look how far we come. What was your first song you guys danced to? No, Chris, it's called Finally Friday. All right. We're going to find one more winner, and then we're going to go ahead and start our country climb Star of the Week segment. Chase Wright. Can't wait for you guys to meet him. You guys are going to absolutely love this song. He has an album, his third studio album dropping out today. He's fully independent, has over 400 million streams online of his music. It's been on Sirius XM. He has so many credits. And it's so cool that he's done it all on his own. He doesn't have this big team around him. He's the dude. He even films his own music videos. He wears many hats. He talks about it in the interview. You'll see the full interview. Poop in my butt. Okay, there we go. Did I do this right? Okay. All right, we spun the wheel. You saw the wheel. I like that, so you can't say I was cheating. He's bringing back cheating songs. All right. Heck yes. Okay. All right. I don't know if I've clicked share yet. Oh, yeah. All right, good. All right, Mike, how you doing? All right. Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Oh. All right, welcome back to the Morning Brew, coming to you from the Horn Auto Center Studios, the Chevy Cadillac GMC store that saves you more. All right, I gave away our Mother's Day tickets for the Diamondbacks against the Mets. Well, guess what? I have 6 tickets to give away to Saturday's game. D-backs versus the New York Mets. We're going to play a fun game. If you win the tickets. I'm going to take third caller. Caller number 3, 928-532-4144. 532-4144. Third caller is going to get a chance to play a game to win these tickets, and I'm giving away 6 tickets against the D-backs versus New York Mets, 4:15 on Saturday. That's caller number 1. Caller number 1, call back, looking for caller 3. And these tickets are section 134, row 19. They are juicy, so give me a call, 928-532-4144. That's caller number 2. Call back. All right, good luck. We'll see who wins. Hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. This call's being played on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, recorded for use on the radio, recorded for use on our podcast, social media, and all that jazz. If you have the radio on, please turn that down. If you have the Facebook Live on, please turn that down. All right. Are you calling to win the D-back tickets?
I am.
What's your name?
Lacey from Snowflake.
Lacey! Congratulations. Lacey entered to win the Mother's Day tickets. Her name didn't get picked, but guess what? She never gave up. She never surrendered. And you have a chance to win 6 tickets to Saturday's game. Today is Fun Fact Friday, so we're going to play Fun Fact. You got to get 3 out of 5 of these right to win the tickets. Mother's Day edition. You ready?
I am.
All right, here. I'm going to start recording. That was so good. I wish I was recording that. That would have been good for the radio. 3, 2, 1. You are caller number 3. Who's this?
Lacey.
Lacey! Where are you from, Lacey?
Snowflake.
Lacey from Snowflake calling to win 6 tickets to the D-backs versus Mets this Saturday. All you have to do is play this fun game called Fun Fact or Fake Fact. You got to get 3 out of 5 right. You get 3 right, you win the tickets. If you don't get 3 right, you lose. All right. Good luck, best friend. It is Mother's Day, so we're going to do Real Fact or Fake Fact, Mother's Day edition. Real Fact or Fake Fact. The founder of Mother's Day later tried to cancel it. Is that a fun fact or a fake fact?
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. There you go. She's got 1 right. She's got to get 2 more right. Yeah, Anna Jarvis, she became furious when companies turned it into a commercial holiday, and she tried to cancel it. All right. Let's see. Fun fact or fake fact. Mother's Day was almost called National Mom Appreciation Day. Mother's Day was almost called National Mom Appreciation Monday. Oh, sorry. National Mom Appreciation Monday. Fun fact or fake fact?
Fake fact?
That is a fake fact. Holy moly. Lacey, you must have had your Wheaties this morning because you are on it. All right. Fun fact or fake fact? Mother's Day is one of the busiest restaurant days of the year.
Ooh.
Fun fact or fake fact?
A fun fact.
It is a fun fact. That's right.
Moms don't want to cook on Mother's Day.
Yeah. And even if someone else cooks, they probably don't clean the dishes. So, yeah, take mom out to eat this Mother's Day. You went 3 for 3, Lacey. Congratulations. You won 6 tickets. Can you use all 6?
I can use all 6.
Heck yeah. You're going to see the Diamondbacks this Saturday against the New York Mets. What radio station hooked you up?
Q Country 925.
You know it. Arrrr! Heck yes, Lacey, congratulations. Let me get ready to transfer these. You've won D-back tickets from us before, yes, right? I think so. Are you in my system? Okay, there we go. Sometimes people get nervous that means they don't get to win. No, you get to win. It just means it's easier for me to transfer the tickets. All right, let's see, Lacey. Gosh, you're not in here. All right. Lacey Tiwanima or Tawanima? How do I say it? I always mess it up. Tawanima. Oh, there we go. Tawanima. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to take you off the Facebook Live and get your email address. Say bye to Facebook Live before I turn you off.
Bye, Facebook Live.
They say bye. All right, here we go. If I hang up on you, call back. Just a second.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets. Section 134, row 19, baby. You'll almost be able to touch the grass. Okay. You're close, but you'd have to have pretty long arms to touch the grass from the 19th row. All right. There you go, best friend. I just emailed them to you. You get the email from Ticketmaster. That's where you accept them and all that stuff. If you have any issues, just send me a message. Heck yeah, best friend. You're the best. Thanks. Bye. See ya. Woo, woo, woo. Holy moly. There we go. Got that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. You guys get to see, talking to Chase was great, and I had so much juicy stuff to talk to him about. It was a longer interview than normally, and you guys get to see the uncut version here in a second. But I break it into segments. That seems to be working better because I like to check in with you guys, make sure you're not scared. Okay. There we go. Lacey, heck yes. All right, got that. And question and drama. Okay. Fun fact or Saturday, all you have to do is play this fun game called... Okay. Game Orema. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All you have to do is play this fun game called... Perfect. Okay. There we go. There's something in the water. This is Carrie Underwood. Something in the water. Somebody pooped in the pool.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
You are caller number 3. Who's this?
Lacey.
Lacey! Where are you from, Lacey?
Snowflake.
Lacey from Snowflake calling to win 6 tickets to the D-backs versus Mets this Saturday. All you have to do is play this fun game called Fun Fact or Fake Fact. You got to get 3 out of 5 right. You get 3 right, you win the tickets. If you don't get 3 right, you lose. All right. Good luck, best friend. It is Mother's Day, so we're going to do Real Fact or Fake Fact, Mother's Day edition. Real Fact or Fake Fact. The founder of Mother's Day later tried to cancel it. Is that a fun fact or a fake fact?
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. There you go. She's got 1 right. She's got to get 2 more right. Yeah, Anna Jarvis, she became furious when companies turned it into a commercial holiday, and she tried to cancel it. All right. Let's see. Fun fact or fake fact. Mother's Day was almost called National Mom Appreciation Day. Mother's Day was almost called National Mom Appreciation Monday. Oh, sorry. National Mom Appreciation Monday. Fun fact or fake fact?
Fake fact?
That is a fake fact. Holy moly. Lacey, you must have had your Wheaties this morning because you are on it. All right. Fun fact or fake fact? Mother's Day is one of the busiest restaurant days of the year.
Ooh.
Fun fact or fake fact?
A fun fact.
It is a fun fact. That's right.
Moms don't want to cook on Mother's Day.
Yeah. And even if someone else cooks, they probably don't clean the dishes. So, yeah, take mom out to eat this Mother's Day. You went 3 for 3, Lacey. Congratulations. You won 6 tickets. Can you use all 6?
I can use all 6.
Heck yeah. You're going to see the Diamondbacks this Saturday against the New York Mets. What radio station hooked you up?
FOUR Country 925.
You know it. Arroo! Boom, there we go. Heck yeah. All right, now let me get our Country Climb Star of the Week. Dawn Smith, how are you doing, best friend? Dawn Smith, if you guys have not checked her out, she is on Netflix on Kill Tony Mania. She was the first bucket pool, did awesome. Go ahead and check out Dawn Smith, friend of the show. Trevor Harrelson, RTK, Roofing and More. RTK, Roofing and More. Once you use them, you'll use them some more. RTK, Roofing and More. Ooh, that might have been the best one I've ever done. Hopefully, Trevor was still on to hear that beautiful rendition. Gosh, my voice is just firing on all cylinders today. I'm like a songbird. A songbird that is tone deaf. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Got that. Okay. Let me get... all right, you guys are going to see the full video segments. We're going to start. I'm going to be playing Chase Wright's first segment on the radio with his song request. You guys are going to hear the first segment or see the first segment. Chase Wright, this guy is awesome. Always big shout out to Austin Burke, Sean Burke, and the Playlisted podcast for sending us these amazing artists. Dawn Smith, what do you got going on this weekend? Are you in Vegas? Anything juicy going on? All right, got that. We gave away D-back tickets to Mother's Day, D-back tickets to Saturday's game. I felt like Oprah. Janine is giving away some tickets to Mother's Day game on her show on Magic 1017. Freaking amazing voice this morning, Chris. Thank you. Yeah. I don't like to brag, but yeah, it's pretty good. All right, best friends, here we go. Here is segment 1 with Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
It is now time for our Country Climb Star of the Week, baby. And we got another artist sent our way from our best friend, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted podcast. This artist has quietly become one of the biggest independent success stories in country music. In 2019, he moved to Nashville, bet on himself, stayed fully independent, and now has over 420 million. You heard that correct. 420 million streams worldwide, and today is a huge day because he drops his third album today. We're going to be playing his song, Chasing Shadows, this morning. Please welcome Chase Wright.
Dude, I gotta have you follow me around everywhere, man. That was the most electric opening I've ever had in my life. Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely, dude. What an amazing day. Before we get into your country climb, I usually like to start with some rapid fire questions, but today's a huge day. Your third album drops. What's that feeling like?
Dude, I am so happy it's finally here. I feel like so many months of preparation and I mean, years of writing, and just all culminates to today when this record comes out. So I'm so excited that it's finally here, finally out, ready to get this out into the world. Because I mean, I've been hearing these songs for months, if not years at this point. So I'm really fired up that everybody else gets to also.
Sweet, man. We can't wait to play your new song on Q Country here in a little bit. But we're going to have some fun with some rapid fire icebreaker questions. What's more stressful, releasing a new album or being in the public bathroom and realizing there's no toilet paper?
Oh, man. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with the public bathroom, no toilet paper situation, but I've thought about it because I've heard stories, and I don't know what I would do in that situation, but I promise you it would not be good. I think I might just be going home with one less sock or something, you know?
And since you've lived in Nashville since 2019, what's the most Nashville thing you've started doing that you didn't do when you were an Indiana boy?
Oh my gosh. Wow. You know what? Go to a rooftop bar. Indiana couldn't even dream of a rooftop bar. In Nashville, it's like the only thing to do that's like super cool, you know, and not so like touristy. And so we find ourselves on a Friday night at a rooftop bar having a little, you know, drink or two. And that's something I did not do before coming here.
What's one thing about Indiana that you miss?
Probably family. I know that's sentimental and that's, but all my family's there and I'm the only one that like moved away. And so probably just missing family. And thankfully I get back to see him a couple times a year.
If you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
Man, I would love to say like be like a race car driver or something. If I could have a dream job that wasn't music, I'd love to drive race cars. But realistically, I would probably just be running some business. I'm like such a businessman through and through. And I feel like if I wasn't doing music, I'd be running some other business somewhere doing something.
And you've had over 420 million streams on your music independently, baby.
Come
Was
on.
there ever a moment where you looked at your phone and thought, this can't actually be happening?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it was maybe when my first record came out when my very first record came out in 2021, I believe, maybe it was 2022. I don't know, a couple years ago now. But I was looking and what is it? Spotify allows you to see like real-time stats. And it's one of the only apps that allows you to see real-time stats. And I just remember seeing there was like 1,500 people listening to my record at that very moment. And the record had already, accumulated through the singles I'd put out like 30 or 40 million streams, like when the record, it was just like, I was like, what is happening? 1,500 people at this very second, are listening to this new like record. And I only had 10 songs out at the time, And so that was one of those like sort of pinch me moments like, man, this is really happening.
Yeah. Being an independent artist can't be easy. What advice would you give to other independent artists?
Man, yeah, being an independent artist, like fully, like, because I, like, technically, like, some of these big artists that you hear are independent because it's not a major label. I got no sort of label, and so I think that just comes with wearing a lot of, like, hats. Like, I had to learn how to use Photoshop, learn how to use all these video editing software. I bought a camera to shoot my own video. It's just, you have to wear so many hats, and I feel like 80% of my day is spent doing everything but writing or singing, And so I think when it just comes to being an independent artist, you got to be the owner of your business. You got to be the leader of your like team. And you have to be prepared to wear all of these hats and honestly love to do it. And if you don't, then maybe being an indie artist isn't for you and you should go find, a label team that could help you with those different, services. But I just love the game. I love doing all this stuff, although it is a lot of work at times, but yeah, man, just that I feel like the hats are never ending.
And last question will be the hardest one to ask you all day. If you had one country song to request the rest of your life that wasn't your own, what country song are you picking and why?
Oh, man. I would have to say something off of the Sam Hunt Montevello album. And I don't know. I'd probably say, probably Make You Miss Me off of the Sam Hunt, that his first record. It's just a ballad that I always go back to, and I feel like it just hasn't gotten old. I've been listening to it consistently for like the last 10, 11 years, and it still is just so good.
Well, we're going to play it right now. This is song request from today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Chase Wright. This is Sam Hunt, Make You Miss Me on Q Country 92.5. All right, that's segment one with Chase Wright. Oh, Joyce, good morning, best friend. How are you doing? Happy Mother's Day weekend. All right, got that. Okay, we got our next segment coming up with Chase. All right. Okay. You got big plans this day, Mother's Day weekend? This weekend? I still haven't got my wife something. Got to get my wife something. I should take her out to eat. Let's go, Sean Burke, baby, Sean Burke. We just did the first segment. I had to shorten the answers, the segments for the radio, but on my podcast, I'm gonna have the full answers because Chase just was awesome, very articulate, a lot of great tidbits in his interview. We just played the full video interview for segment one. Segment 2 is going to be coming up, and you guys get to see it all right now. And then around 8:30, we're going to be playing his song, Chasing Shadows, which is the title track from his third studio album that drops today. That's right, Chasing Shadows. I can't wait for you guys to hear the song. I think you're going to love it. I can't wait to get your feedback on it. And as always, thank you to Sean Burke, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted podcast for sending us these amazing independent artists. And Chase might be one of our biggest independent artists. I don't know this for a fact, but he has 420 million streams on his music online. He's been on Sirius Radio, XM Highway, a ton of credits, and he was a special guest on the Playlisted podcast. And I can't wait, Sean, I'm going to have to give you a contact. I don't know if you're available this coming week, but I'd love to see if maybe Sean wants to come in on the show this week and talk about our awesome event we have going on Saturday, May 16th. His son, Austin Burke, Nashville recording artist, is going to be at the House Restaurant because Horn Auto Center presents the Morning Brew Anniversary Bash Listener Appreciation Party brought to you by Comfort Fit Dentures. It is at the House Restaurant. If you have not been to the House Restaurant, you are missing out. It is juicy. They got a big yard back there, big stage. We're going to have the cornhole tournament starting at 1. Let's see. I need to see Brown Russo. Okay. All right. I might have some more. Oh, we got Alberto's. I might be giving away a ton of spots on the cornhole tournament next week, thanks to some amazing sponsors. I know Alberto's bought some spots for us to give away. We have, I think Brown Russo's going to buy some spots for us to give away. It's going to be great. All right, got that. Number 2, segment 2. There we go, perfect. What do you got going on this weekend, Sean Burke? Anything juicy? He's got to be excited to see his son coming into Sholo. Heck yes. It's been it's been close to a year since we've been doing this country climb segment, right? I think we started I need to check. Maybe we started in June, maybe? Maybe we started in May. I got to see. All right. But it's been awesome. Everyone seems to love it. Got that. All right. 2, boom. All right, I'm going to play our segment 2. This is the full segment 2. On the radio, I had to cut it short, but you're going to hear the full segment 2 from Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. So listen to this. And then after this one, then we're going to hear his song, Chasing Shadows. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. Here we go. Let me make sure I'm not messing up like a stupid idiot.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
We are back with Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. And today's a big day for Chase because he just dropped his third album. Holy moly. What's it feel like waking up on release day knowing that your new album is out and being distributed to the world?
It's honestly the biggest weight off my shoulders. I feel like this is something I've been preparing for months and months. And I've just so much work has gone into this whole project with all the videos and all the, the interviews and the connections and trying to just make sure everybody knows that this project is coming out, and now that it's out, it's like maybe I could take a day off or something. No, I can't take a day off. I'm actually going to LA this weekend because we got a pretty fun thing planned out there for the record. And so you would think oh, it's here. Maybe I could take a day and just take it in. No, work keeps on moving. So here we are.
And this is your third studio album. How does this project feel different than the other two?
I feel like this project is when I got my fire back a little bit. The first album, I was just so new to music and I was just making whatever I wanted to make. And then the second record, I kind of lost my way a little bit. I was touring a bunch. I wasn't really managing my time well in the writing room because I was playing so many shows and I had a lot of personal life stuff going on. And so I feel like I kind of lost my creative drive for that second record. And then I really like found myself again when writing this like third project. And I feel like the honesty in all of these like songs, and you can just tell like this true, like authentic songwriting. And I just really loved creating this project. And that's what makes me so proud to put it out. Is like, I just feel like so proud of this project just due to its, you know, creativity compared to what, you know, I was making a couple of years ago, and I kind of lost my like drive a little bit.
When did music first like take a big hold of you and a big part of your life?
Yeah, I mean, I picked up guitar for the first time my freshman year of college. My dad surprised me with this $20 garage sale guitar because I had mentioned to him that, you know, hey, I think I might want to try to learn this. Like, I don't know. And he just got it for me. And that's like funny to think, like, if he had never got me that, would I have ever bought my own? Probably not, because I was a college kid with $0, right? But so I just started learning guitar in college and teaching myself on YouTube and all that stuff. And one of my buddies in college played guitar really well, but he didn't, you know, sing. And I was posting a couple little videos of me trying to play guitar and sing. And he was like, how about this? I play guitar and you just sing, and we'll go make a couple $100 at the bar by just singing cover songs. And I was like, I don't know, like, I haven't really sang in public like ever. I'm pretty nervous, you know, whatever. And he just signed us up without me even really knowing. And he's like, all right, we got 3 weeks to learn 3 hours worth of music. I was like, what? So every day during lunch, we would go and we would practice songs for like 45 minutes or whatever. And so, yeah, that kind of got me into that sort of performance space. And then I started working a like corporate finance job. I was just most riveting work you've ever seen. And it was in that moment that I was like, man, this corporate life is not really for me. And I had a year and a half left of college, and I was like, you know, I'm going to try what I can. I'm going to do what I can and try to make this music thing work in this last year and a half. And that's when I really dove in. I started doing all the social media. Every day I was posting. I was really diving into that and really trying to make it work. And one thing led to another, and we ended up in Nashville, and we're doing it.
Heck yeah. So you had a year and a half left to school. Was that when? And then, so 2019, did you move like right after you graduated college, or?
Yeah, I graduated in May, and then 3 weeks later moved. And so I had already signed a publishing deal in Nashville at that time. My this guy who ended up being my first manager found me on Instagram, found a video that I posted, and reached out to me and asked me to come to a songwriters workshop that this company in Nashville was hosting. And so I went to this songwriters workshop led by a hit, you know, songwriter, and got to meet my first co-writers in Nashville, but also met him and got to know him a little bit. And we just started working together from that point on. And I was coming down my last year of college a week every month, and I was crashing on his couch, and I was writing a bunch of songs, like 12-hour days for that full week. And then would go back to college. Next month, do it all over again. And we did that till I graduated, then moved to Nashville and started doing it full time, and put out music about a year after that.
Man, 2019, we're now 2026, 3 albums released. Did you imagine that things would grow this quickly?
Oh my gosh, no. And it's like funny because when you like say that, when I'm in the like trenches, I don't really see it for what it is. You know, it's like when I'm working, I'm like, okay, what's next? And I'm always trying to one up the last thing, right? I'm just trying to always, you know, grow. And which I feel like that, like, you know, competitive drive is what keeps me going. But also it's not really the most healthy mentally at times, right? And so, no, I mean, I've talked to so many people about this recently, like, all I wanted was to be able to like live off of making money from music. And I've been able to do that since I moved to town, which I'm super, super grateful for. And it's like, that was my only goal going into this whole music journey, was like, what if this could be my full-time job? You know? And so I can't lose sight of that, right? Because that's all that I really wanted, you know? And but still some days I wake up and I'm so frustrated with how things are going or whatever, but like, I'm living the dream that I wanted when I was working that really bad desk job, you know?
Right. And what's the biggest lesson you've learned since moving to Nashville?
Man, the highs are high and the lows are low, but I promise you just keep pushing through. I like feel like that the people that really make it, and pardon me, the people that really make it in this town are the ones that just never give up. And I feel like, you know, everybody talks about this being a 10-year town. And when I first moved here, I was, 3 years in, 2 years in, and I had a song going viral on whatever, TikTok, and I was on all these big playlists, and I was like, and I was like 2 years in, and I was like 10-year town, come on. Well, now I'm on year 7, and I completely get why it's a 10-year town. So it's just about, highs are high, lows are low, but you keep sticking it out, and I promise something will happen.
And what's been your biggest pinch me moment of this whole journey?
Man, I would say probably hearing my song on Sirius XM radio, and I know that's you guys are different than that, but I think just the thought of hearing it on radio for the first time, or hearing it being played somewhere without me pressing play, right? That's something that never gets old, and I love that you're giving people the chance, and even giving me the chance that I've never heard this song that y'all are going to play later on the radio, right? And so you guys will be the first people to play this, and that feeling never gets old. To hear a song of yours out in the wild without you pressing play is something that when that first happened, that pinch me moment, I was like, holy crap, this is for real. Millions or hundreds of thousands, millions of people are hearing this song right now, and I didn't play it.
And how would you describe your sound to people that are just learning about Chase Wright?
Yeah, I mean, I've just always loved the high energy, bands and songs. And so I think when it comes to sonically, how my music sounds, I think that I've always tried to have this energy to it, when I go out and play, shows and concerts and stuff like that, I'm trying to bring energy from top to bottom. We have a little bitty break in the middle where I play some sad songs, and then I'm right back into the, it's just, I just love that. It's just fun. So I really try to have that energy in everything that I do. But also I feel like my music is just very, very honest. I'm not trying to chase, pardon, man. I'm not trying to chase any sort of, sound or topic or whatever. I'm just writing truly what I want to talk about and what I want to get off my chest. And so I think between blending that honesty and that high energy, I feel like that's just what you get and what you hear whenever you listen to my music.
Heck yeah. And we're going to be playing one of those songs that you wrote for the first time. For the first time on country radio.
Come on.
Heck yeah.
Come on.
We get to play it on Q Country 92.5. It's on his new album. This is Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. And when we come back, we're going to be hearing his song, Chasing Shadows, and how that came about, coming up next. All right. Heck yeah. That was segment 2. For Chase Wright. You'll hear the full interview on our podcast, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. Kendra says, we need a camera in Dave's house. I have to see what he sees on his phone. Yeah, Dave, you are the only one that has these issues. All right. Yeah, I want to see too. Let's see. There you go. All right, got that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I can't wait for you to hear this song. We're going to be playing it here on the radio in a second after Miranda Lambert will be playing the final portion of our interview, talking about the song Chasing Shadows, and then playing the song. And you will see the final part of the interview on here and hear the song as well. I love this song. It is it's so good. I think we're going to continue playing this song on the old radios. Okay. Okay. He is a cutie. He's so cool, too. Just super nice, down-to-earth dude. And I really admire these independent artists because people do not understand how difficult it is to be an independent artist. When you're an artist and you have a label behind you, they have a team, you know, they have a marketing team. They have a lot of people to take some stuff off your plate. And these independent artists, they don't have anyone to take these things off their plate. If they want something to happen, they got to do it themselves. So it's really admirable that he's able to write such great music, get it produced. He, his music videos, his social media, all of it is through him. So it's really cool. And I cannot wait for you to hear this song. Gosh, I wanted to play it yesterday, but I was like, no, Chris, you got to wait. Let's see. What do you got going on this weekend for Mother's Day, Kendra? Any plans? All right. And he's independent, a third studio album of his. All right, got that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Got that. He's a cutie patootie, is what... Okay, got that. Man, today's show's moving and a grooving. I'm also trying to get the podcast produced while we're doing all this. Let's check out real quick. Chris Cleo hasn't been around this week. I want to see if you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Okay. All right. Leo. All right, this is for Kendra and I and all other Leos. Leos, at last, a day of relief from the tension. The flow of communication facilitates personal and professional projects. Now is the time to listen to your partner or other family members about the material aspects of the future. For example, are you setting aside enough money for your children's education? Are you taking proper care of your home? Are your investments allocated correctly? These are all issues worth considering today. Oh, I need to check my investment portfolio. That's my mom's Beanie Baby she's leaving me. And make sure everything is set up correctly. Okay, all right. Okay, boom, 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 boom. All right. Got that. Nothing planned. I usually do it for my family, but they all made other plans, and Richard hates celebrating anything, so it's going to be another day from... Oh, Brooke Hughes, good morning. We are international. Mississippi, MISSISSIPPI. Heck yeah. All right, here we go. Here is the final segment of our interview with Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week, best friends. Enjoy. Here we go.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
We are back with Chase Wright, today's Country Climb Star of the Week, and we're honored to have him as his third album drops today. And we're going to play one of those songs from this third album. And I'm honored to be the first radio station to play it. This song's called Chasing Shadows. Tell us the story behind the song and how did it come about?
Yeah, so this is one of the last songs that I wrote. I think probably the second to last song I wrote for the project. We didn't have a title track yet. I didn't know what I wanted the project to be called, but I was so tired. well, first of all, the subject matter of the album was this like breakup album and all the difficult things that I've gone through in the last couple of years and just sort of getting that off my like chest, right? But I was so tired of writing like sad, like, you know, angry breakup songs. And I was like, I need something that feels good. I still want to say something, you know, like we weren't good for each other and all this stuff, but like I want to make it feel a little bit lighter, you know? And so I really went into the writing room that day with this like title, Chasing Shadows, and just about how something looks real. And no matter how much you try to run after that thing that looks real, you're never going to be able to touch it. And so just coming in with that and being like, hey, I think there's something cool here, this image of chasing shadows, but I like want it to be fun. I want it to be like a very stomp, clappy, up tempo, like summer feeling song. I'm tired of writing these sad, emotional, like rock heavy songs. And so, yeah, we just started writing, and the song turned out so well. And I was like, man, this isn't even like just a song on the record. This might be the name of the record, because it's such a cool like title and image, and like you could do some cool stuff with like the shadows and all that stuff for the cover. And so, yeah, I mean, that was just sort of how it came to be. And it was like something that I was holding on to for these like writers that I thought would really, really get it. And I mean, they knocked it out of the park. And since then we've written a bunch of other like songs together, and it's like one of those groups that I feel like I'm going to get a lot of good stuff. Every time we've gone in, we got some really good stuff.
Heck yeah. Well, I can't wait to play it right now for the first time on country radio. That's right.
Come on.
You're hearing it on our small town station. This is big time, buddy. All right. This is Chase Wright, and this is his new song from his third studio album that just came out today. This is Chasing Shadows on Q Country 92.5.
We were running after something, we got close but couldn't touch it. Over time the lies would finally come to light. We got too far down the road to change our minds and let it go. So I tried to ride it out and save my pride. It was a dead end every time. We normalized ignoring signs. Yeah, we fought that fight and we faked those smiles, and it felt alright for a little while. Oh, but hindsight shows this was never love. We were never close, just chasing shadows. We were feeding our illusion, living off of our excuses, saying it's a season that we won't be in for long. Putting faith in our potential, betting on the stars, knowing it ain't accidental that we wound up where we are. It was a dead end every time. Looking back, no wonder why. Yeah, we fought that fight and we faked those smiles, and it felt alright for a little while. Oh, but hindsight shows this was never love. We were never close, just chasing shadows. Chasing shadows. Chasing shadows. Never even close. Yeah, we fought that fight and we faked those smiles, and it felt alright for a little while. Oh, but hindsight shows this was never love. We were never close, just chasing shadows. Chasing shadows. Never even close, just chasing shadows.
That was Chase Wright with his new song, Chasing Shadows, off of his new third album titled Chasing Shadows. Holy moly, Chase, that was amazing. How did it feel to hear your song off your new album played on the country radio for the first time?
I didn't know the song could sound so good. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean that was really, really cool. I mean, no, it does not get better than that. I know I talked about it, earlier, but yeah, man, I feel like all that you like dream about as a kid is having your song on the radio, and so super, super grateful for that. And I think it sounds pretty good on the radio. I don't know.
Oh, dude, I love that song. And I know there's a lot of other great songs on that album. If there's two other songs that people should check out, either from that album or just from your repertoire, what songs would you recommend they check out other than Chasing Shadows?
Yeah, so Chasing Shadows, the title track, super fun. But I think off this record that just came out, I think a song called Find Myself, that one I feel like is really, really cool. And I feel like really, wraps up the entire idea and theme of the record really, really well. And I think that this last song is It Was Always You, which is the first track on the album. If you're listening to the album from top to bottom, it's the very first one. And that's just a, song that was the first one that I put out, and it came at such a great time for me. Because I needed it the most, I needed it the most when it came out. I needed people to respond to it like they did to keep me, motivated and going, because I was going through such a low personally and professionally, and it really jump started things again for me. And just how it's sort of touched people and how people have resonated with that. That one really, really does mean a lot to me. And so I think it was Always You, Find Myself, and Chasing Shadows. If you only got 9 minutes of your time, those are the 3 songs you need to be checking out.
Heck yeah. And you know what? Everyone should go download the whole album so you can hear all the great songs, Chasing Shadows. And how can people follow you and your journey and support you?
Yeah, I'm everywhere on everything at Chase Wright Music, and that's WRIGHT. Chase Wright Music, and you can find me everywhere. And I got 30 something songs out now, and so you'll have a couple hours of listening.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks so much for spending some time with us on your release date. Congratulations. And you have a home here on Arizona Radio at Q Country. So as you have new music coming out, we want to continue to be some of the first station that gets to play your music. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys so much for having me.
This has been Chase Wright. He is today's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Come on.
Boom. What did you guys think? All right. I loved it. All right. Boom, boom. Got that. All right, best friends. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Morning Brew this morning. Our anniversary bash is about 1 week away. Tomorrow it will be officially 1 week away. If you haven't already registered for the cornhole tournament and you want to, make sure you go ahead and go to chrisbennettcomedy.com. It's $25 a person, and 50% of that goes to 3E Snacks. We'll also be accepting donations at the event for 3E Snacks. I hope to see you guys there. And if you don't make the cornhole tournament, I hope you can at least make the concert. It's free listener appreciation party for our best friends. And I would not have been doing this for 6 years if it weren't for my sponsors and for my listeners. I absolutely love you guys. To all the mothers out there, I love you. Thank you for everything you do. You guys are amazing, and you're the reason we all exist. We love you so much. Being a mom is not an easy job, and you deserve a day to feel appreciated. So we look forward. Let's see. There you go. So, yeah, best friends, I'll be back on Monday. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Make sure you follow me on all my socials so you could check out all the weird and fun videos that I make this weekend. I love you all. For the Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett, reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be jerk. And for the Morning Brew, I say, bye. See you, best friends.